Today I am in Edinburgh and I'm heading out and about. I've just left my grandma's and dumped my suitcase and everything there because obviously free accommodation, why would I not? I had a bit of a morning, especially with COVID and everything in the trains, and basically didn't get here until about midday. It's about 1:15 now and I was hoping to do a lot more today, but I don't think that's going to happen, so I think this video might be split over 2 days. My plans today are I'm going to do this video all about free things that you can do in Edinburgh. I'm about to hop on the bus and take it into town again, and my first plan of action is to walk down the Royal Mile, and my grandma says that the Royal Mile ends beside Holyrood Palace, which will be really exciting, something else that I can show you guys. And then after that I'm going to walk to Dean Village, which I've actually never been to before. I have actually bought a day ticket on the bus, which I bought with my Apple Pay, which is really exciting because I don't carry cash anymore. I was worried about getting the bus, but you can use Apple Pay, and I've got a day ticket which cost me £4.50, so I use it to get the bus to my grandma's and I use it to get back into town and then back to my grandma's later on as well. I've just got off the bus and I'm walking down the Royal Mile now, and it is really brightened up. It's properly sunny now. I'm so excited. The Royal Mile is at the heart of Edinburgh's Old Town, with Edinburgh Castle at its head and the Palace of Holyrood House at its foot. Its name comes from its tradition as a processional route for kings and queens for the last 500 years. The total length of the streets between the castle and the palace is almost exactly a mile, hence the name. The Royal Mile is the busiest tourist street in the Old Town.
Don't want to say that you've been wrong, because I'm not that bold.
I've just passed several hostels, so when the world opens up again a bit more, this Royal Mile is a great place to stay. It means that you're central to things. And I also saw some backpacker tours, and there's lots of like Scotland touristy things that you can go in and be like, what do I need to see, basically. And I know this is a video about free things to do in Edinburgh, but there's also a couple of things that you can pay for that I would like to mention. So one would obviously be Edinburgh Castle. I've actually never been to Edinburgh Castle and I don't know whether I'm going to have time to go in this trip or not, but I think I would recommend it even though I've never been. I'll make a video on it one day. Another one I would say is Camera Obscura. I've also never been to that, but I've heard good things about that. One thing that I have been to and I can recommend is Mary King's Close, which is a depiction and some real buildings and stuff, I think, from when there was the plague in Edinburgh, and basically they just had to like build on top of the old town to get to the like new town when there was no plague. And there's like stuff about witch doctors and everything, and like the town was really small and close knit, so obviously the plague spread like wildfire, but it's really interesting. I would recommend that. I've never been this far down the Royal Mile. It's busier further up, hence why I'm vlogging here, but especially when the Fringe is on, there are so many people in the mile trying to advertise their shows and everything, and doing free events as well for the tourists at the Royal Mile. So if you come during the Fringe time but you don't want to spend any money on the shows, even though they're pretty cheap, I'd recommend walking down the Royal Mile, because there'll always be something happening on the Royal Mile. Even when I walked past there was a guy doing something with a crowd around him. I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing something. I have arrived. There's a cute little garden around there, and then when you turn around here, these are the most stunning views, and then I think the palace is in there. Obviously it's going to cost money to go in, but I'm just going to look from the outside and walk around a little bit. Oh, I know where I am. So Holyrood Palace is there. This is the Queen's Gallery, I think. Yes, so I think this might be like a museum. Might be wrong. And then this is the Scottish Parliament, which is so exciting, and basically Arthur's Seat is just up there. I thought it looked a bit familiar. However, I'm not going to be going up Arthur's Seat today, even though it is free, because the last time I went up Arthur's Seat, I sprained my ankle. That's a story for another day, which I'm not going to tell today, but I'm still a little bit traumatised. I will not be climbing any hills anytime soon, but Scottish Parliament is stunning. Hi Nikki! And as you can see, there's all those Edinburgh buses going by. I've been seeing them all day, so I'm going to walk around here a little bit and maybe have a little sit down. It's getting quite hot now. I kind of wish I'd brought my book, but also I kind of need to be snappy today. Tomorrow I think I'm going to bring my book and sit in Botanic Gardens maybe and have a little bit of a read there. I went past Botanic Gardens on my bus route, and I noticed as I went by, you have to book a ticket. Basically it's free, but you need to like book a slot, which I didn't realise, so lucky I didn't just turn up, although you can book tickets like pretty not that far in advance, so you can kind of like book your ticket 10 minutes before you go, I think. And there are little kids playing around the little waterworks beside Scottish Parliament. I'm not going to show them obviously, but it's pretty cute. Over there. I think that is Dynamic Earth. It's kind of like a science centre-y type thing. I used to love going there when I was little. So beautiful. I actually feel like I'm on holiday. I feel like that I said this last week, but I do. I feel like I'm on holiday. I was getting really hot and I walked way back from the Royal Mile, and I basically went to go and get an iced coffee because I was so hot, so I got one from Gordon Street Coffee right across from Waverley. Then of course I really needed a pee, so I went into Waverley to go and pee, and I thought there would be like permanent toilets. They've got temporary toilets, which I had to queue up for, which wasn't the best, but I was just glad that I found toilets, because for a moment there I thought I wouldn't get to pee and I would just pee myself in Edinburgh, and that would be great. And I've come and sat in Princess Street Gardens, and I don't know why I've never done this before. This is absolutely beautiful. This is where they have the Christmas markets. I think I came once and it was great fun. I don't know how they fit all of these markets into this. Look at this. I'm just sitting here enjoying the sun. It is already 20 to 4, so I'm running slightly behind schedule because it's going to take me half an hour's walk from here to get to Dean Village. It says it's 19 degrees. It feels hotter than that. Maybe it's because I got my denim jacket on and I'm walking around. I'm just having the time of my life, and my view right now... Are you joking? Are you having a laugh? I think I'm here, and stop it. You can't tell me this isn't a fairy tale. A fairy village. Oh my god. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. No, stop it. That is just the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. No, stop it. This is so cute. Am I in a fairy tale? It's like I've stepped back in time. Is that it? I don't know whether that's it or not. And I don't know where I'm going now. Literally just that one wee street and then you cross the bridge. I don't know whether that's right or not. My grandma is telling me that one of her friends used to live in Dean Village, and I don't even want to know the price that they were paying for that, because I mean Edinburgh prices in general, but Dean Village Edinburgh prices, I don't know whether that was it or not. I've tried googling images of Dean Village to see if like it matches up, and I think it does. I don't know, it was cute and all, but if that's it, maybe slightly overhyped. I mean, I think this still counts, this whole area counts as Dean Village, but that area was definitely the most picturesque. So I think I'm gonna head slowly back now. It was nice to walk this way. I've never really walked through this part of Edinburgh before. You kind of go to like the edge of town, so it's nice to have a little walk, and you walk a lot in Edinburgh, but I like that there's so many places to stop, so many parks and so many benches, because you need them, and also a good pair of shoes to walk in. I am currently in Leith, and I am beside the canal, the water. I don't know whether it is a canal. I'm going to walk along, and then I think I'm going to get a takeaway coffee and sit down and enjoy this lovely golden evening, and sit down by the canal and show you about Leith because I'm really excited. I've got my iced coffee from the place behind me called Toast, and I'm just sitting down on the canal with my iced coffee. Excuse me. Am I in Amsterdam? I am slightly scared I will fall in. But this is just beautiful. This is a lovely way to spend the evening. If you need me for the next half an hour, I'll just be sitting on the canal. I'll just be here. I'm just in is it Amsterdam? No, it's Leith in Edinburgh. And it's free to come and visit it. I mean, the coffee wasn't free, it was £3. But actually, for the coffee I paid yesterday, I paid nearly £4 for that coffee because it was in the city centre. And this is in Leith, almost £1 cheaper. Can't really taste the difference.
Tonight we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me?
This is a lovely area by the canal. I think it is quite hip. I'm walking back towards the bus now, but there is a boat here, and I think it might be a hotel or getting turned into a hotel soon. Good afternoon, everyone. I have just made it to the Botanic Gardens. I'm walking up now. It's over there. I got the bus, got my slot booked on my phone. I had to book another one because I had a bit of a fiasco with the bus this morning. Forgot it was Sunday and they only come every half an hour. So I had to book a later slot. So now I'm going to enjoy the sun. It's 20 degrees and I'm going to go and lie in the Botanic Gardens and show you around. I've just passed a coffee shop back there. Prices look reasonable and there is people here, but it's not too busy, which I'm enjoying. It's literally so big, there's so many paths. I don't know if I'm supposed to take a certain path. I don't know what path to take. I'm spoiled for choice. I picked up some bits of food from Sainsbury's before I came, so I would like to find a piece of grass to sit down and have some food, to be honest, and then I'll explore. I am now slightly worried I won't be able to find how to get out when I'm finished. But I've come at 3 and it shuts at 5, so I only have 2 hours in here and I don't think I'm going to be able to explore all of it, to be honest. It's looking massive. Honestly, I'm starting to think that my happy place is in a park, because every time I am lying down in the sun on the grass, I'm just having a great time. I just don't want to leave. I can't believe I've only got 2 hours here. I don't know how I'm going to divide the time up between lying and sunbathing and relaxing and exploring and everything that I want to do. It was super easy to get in. I just scanned a QR code through like a perspex screen and that was it. They let me in, so I don't know whether they would have let me in if it was a different time slot or whether you've just had to have booked a slot. It says don't come early and I got off the bus 20 minutes early, so I walked around a little bit, but they probably would have let me in because I was only 20 minutes early.
Your madness, it's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun.
That is one of the greenhouses behind me there, which is stunning, but is sadly closed due to refurbishment and probably also COVID. But I'm just going to take a look around, see what else there is to see. I honestly would not get through this whole park.
Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
Just like that, I am back home again. I know that this video is not an exhaustive list and there's also plenty of things that you pay for that are worth paying for, but I thought I would make a video on the free things first. If you have any suggestions for things for me to do in Edinburgh or in other places in the UK, please let me know in the comments down below. I really enjoyed filming this video, and one thing that I really noticed was how nice everyone in Edinburgh was. I feel like in Glasgow people don't really talk to each other that much, whereas I had a few conversations with people that I didn't know, and it was quite nice, and it made me sort of restore a little bit of faith in humanity again, especially after the year and a half that we've had. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe as I post videos every Thursday at 5 PM. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!